taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
Ringo. Alert.
He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Hey. Belly stutter.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The offense starts with a short field.
Here we go. Ready.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Got it.
High completion sets up an important third down play.
Down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Cricket.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. To the line on on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Rashada. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Razor. Flare. Low. Go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1.
Easy. Ready.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Okay, ready?
1st down and 10.
Hut. 691. Gator Spar.
It's press coverage now from these DBs.
Check.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready.
1st down here for this offense.
Gorilla. Set. Logger. Timber.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Rashada. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Flare! Flare! Longer! Griffin!
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Moves!
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. And now the try here for the extra point. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Dino! Dino! Lion! Lion! Acorn! Ready, go!
And he drops back in the gun. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Rashada. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider.
There's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Ready,
And the
set.
Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
Ready.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
On the
First
set.
down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Easy. Ready.
To throw, it's Rashada. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down.
Easy.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
On the double.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Set. Hut, hut.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships, and what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Green 25.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Rashada. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they get set to kick it away. And this one will be fair caught. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field.
Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Acorn, Cobra, Pilot, Gaucho.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Ringo. Griffin,
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers.
Hornet. Cricket.
Handoff here from the shotgun. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's White. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Ready.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Razor. Jackrabbit. Ready.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Flare. Ready, go.
Give it to the back again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the Rebels are in the red zone now. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
6-9-1, Gators score. Flare.
Third down, out of the shotgun. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
Gaucho.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks that one right through. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Ready.
Looks like
break.
one more play here before halftime.
Come on, set. Go.
Scanning the field, it's Rashada. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Ready.
And the
set.
powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Ready. Ready.
And looking to throw now on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Okay.
That completion sets up a third down play.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Got it.
First and 10 now for the offense.
42 Spider.
Dropping back, it's Rashada. Looking for a deep completion. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
On the double.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Easy. Ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
On the ready.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Easy.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's White. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Slab. Arrow. Bang.
Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Dickey. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes a quick catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Ready.
And the Rebels are in the red zone now.
Cut. Set. Lizzie.
Press coverage now from the secondary.
Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Go. Green 25.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. To the air, it's Rashada. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Got it.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field.
Black 24. Black 24. Cricket.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Dickey. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Get set.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, why not save your best for the big stage? And this guy's doing it. He's now over 100 yards receiving on the night. How about this last one? Diving out to make this catch. That might be his best play of the night.
Belly stutter.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Igloo. Igloo. Ready.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter.
Razor.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Lasso.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period?
Okay, ready?
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Flare. Moves. Logger.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's White. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Got it.
The Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip.
Ready. Ha. Ready.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Here we go. Ready, go.
1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Now.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the comeback continues. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Receiver makes the catch, and the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Up position, 2nd and long from their own 12.
Double right.
Looking downfield, it's Rashada.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Ready up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd down, backed up, looking to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down.
Okay, ready.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field.
Slab.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play.
Black 24. Black 24. Squirrel. Squirrel. Green 25.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it.
2-9 Philly. Dino.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Terrier.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll just try to roam some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
Got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Go. Easy.
Back to pass. It's Rashada. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And looking to throw now on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Easy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pilot. Jackrabbit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's White. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Get set, get set. Go.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Okay, ready?
Second down after the incompletion.
Bang. Hornet, Hornet. Tuna. Gaucho, Gaucho. Ready?
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. When they had one, they're just unable to complete the pass.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Ready?
And the Rebels line up with a 1st and goal.
Lasso.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Rebels. Trying to come all the way back.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Ready?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a three-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Got it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, to just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.